Good morning, guys. Paulie back at you with another video. This is early Sunday morning. Sorry I haven't been around much. I know it's been a little while since I posted my last video, but real busy. Been crazy busy with real life stuff. But with that being said, today I got a little bit of time early in the morning. It's about 7:30 right now. I'm going to head out. I got a little challenge for myself. Since I only have a few hours, I decided to take my two ultralight rods that I have and two regular rods. What we're going to do first is I got a neighborhood real close to me with a pond that I know of that has a lot of small fish. We're going to go there, fish with the ultralight, only artificial. I didn't bring any live bait at all for anything, but fish there for an hour, maybe hour and a half, whatever, see what happens. And then after that, we're going to move on to a road where there's a lot of retention ponds on the way down to the beach, basically. So, here in Florida, they always say you could just pull over at any retention pond and smack fish left and right. Well, we're going to find out. I have seen fish in some of these ponds. I've never caught them, or I should say one of them at least. And today we're going to try to catch them. I'm going to go down, hit a few of those, not spend a lot of time there, just kind of work my way around real fast, move on to the next one, and so on and so forth. So, a couple hours out there today, see what we can get into. Hopefully, some small fish, hopefully, some big fish. Be fantastic if we get some big, giant lunkers, but I doubt it. But we'll see. So, yeah, stay tuned, and I'll be right back with you.
All right, guys, here we are at the first spot. I'm gonna turn around and show you it this way. There's I screwed up. I have a chest mount for this GoPro, but for some reason I forgot to grab it. Like an idiot. So anyway, I am gonna walk us down here to the water. I'm hand holding you guys right now on a stick, and then I will probably switch to my phone because I actually have the mount for my phone to be able to record. So let's get down here and see if there's anything wanting to bite. All right, give me a minute. All right, so I swapped you guys to my chest mount that I do have for my phone. But today for the ultralight series that I'm doing, I have this old combo. It's an old Mitchell Avocet reel paired with the Shakespeare Pro Am, I believe it's called. The rod is a 5'6" in length. The reel, I think I have 4-pound test on this thing. And I've got a little, like, 1/8 ounce jig head with a little soft plastic. And then I've got a newer ugly stick combo, slightly bigger. Nothing expensive here at all. It's only a 5-foot combo. And I'm running a little rooster tail on this guy, so let's see what we can get. All right. So now that I'm back, because you don't know that I was gone, I had to walk to the car because I actually forgot my little bag of extra plastics and stuff that I have. So I have only artificial that I'm using today. And basically what I have is some fake, something almost had it, some fake worms, basically, if it comes down to it. Got these little fake rubber worms. Figure we maybe throw just a regular hook on one of these guys and give it a shot. But right now, I'm just using a rooster tail on this one and a Bobby Garland soft plastic on the other one. Oh, something hit it. I'm not very used to fishing small fish, so you'll have to forgive me. I'm used to bass fishing, feeling a bigger attack to my lure. That little attack there, when I popped it, you saw what happened. The hope just kind of pulled it up. Keep moving around this pond. Nice only being 5 foot, I can reach the tip of the rod. This water has a weird, I don't know what they do over here. It's got this weird green algae everywhere near the bank. I don't know if they're putting some kind of an anti-algae agent in this water, or if this is just the algae from the water. I'm not sure, but you're going to see potentially I'm standing pretty decent up higher than the water, and the trouble hook keeps getting snagged on the grass as I'm pulling in. All right, unfortunately, you guys didn't get to see that because I'm a absolute bumbling idiot when it comes to running this camera. But check this out. Look at this fat slabby. Whew. Hold still, buddy. Hold still. Ooh wee. Check you out. Hell yeah. You get this out your mouth there, buddy. Oh, hey, watch your little pokies. Trying to get you freed up. There we go. Oh heck yeah. He's a good sized gill. That sucker's fat. Give me your little mouth. All right, there we go. Heck yeah, folks, look at that. After a lot of problems, I just had a lot of issues with the camera, with my pole, everything. Got a wind knot, had to untangle it. Ended up retying everything, and then first cast in after that, bam, smack this guy. Thank you, Lord. All right, let's get him back in, hopefully without me busting my butt. It's a little steep. Thanks, buddy. Go back and enjoy your day. So, there we go. Should have brought a rag. Oh well. Heck yeah, that was cool. That's what I was after. That was a big bluegill. Whoop. All right. All right, again. Let's see. We are using this Mitchell Ovasit S500 UL. You can tell the sucker's old. Look at the paint missing on sides here. I've had this thing for many, many moons, let me tell you. And then the Shakespeare Pro-Am, but it caught that little guy. But wasn't very little actually for a bluegill. He had some weight to him, and it was on that Bobby Garland black and silver with a black jig head. I think it's an 1/8 ounce I'm using. I was just kind of reeling it in, and I got popped by another one just now. Nope. All right. Can't get one every single cast. Although I've seen guys do it. I wish I had that luck, but unfortunately I does not. Let out some slack. Heck yeah. Put you guys up this way a little bit. A nice slow retrieve. Not all right, cool. Give it one more shot in this area, see if anything produces. Not, no biggie. We'll start sliding down the bank a little bit. Don't really need to pop this thing or anything, just nice little retrieve. Oh, there goes one, another bite right there. Ooh, I felt it. I got to get used to these because I'm not, like I said, I'm used to bigger fish and not these little tiny buggers. So the bite is completely different for me. I think I'm actually going to order me a better rod though. Not that I don't like my old combo, but I think I do want to order myself a better rod to put this guy on. Oh, that's pretty deep right there. Because like I said, this one's only a 5'6", and the other one's actually just a 5-footer. Just awful short, especially for me. I want the 8 in a casting distance too. So I'd rather have something like a 6-footer potentially to help me cast further. Plus maybe it'll be a little more sensitive. All right, guys. I need some assistance from you guys down in the comments. Anybody out there that's watching this that is used to ultralight fishing and fishing with smaller lines, smaller rods, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean when I say ultralight. I need help because this is the second time I've got a wind knot in this line. And I don't know if it's me, if it's the equipment. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I spooled up the majority of this with a 6-pound braid. And then from there, I added on got hit. I added on monofilament to finish out the reel. Now, with that being said, I didn't just make it a leader line though. I made it really long. I don't know if that's an issue and that's causing the problems or if that's okay to do. I'm not sure, to be honest. So if you guys could leave me in the comments what your ideas and thoughts are of what I could have done wrong potentially, as to why I'm getting all these knots in the line when I'm casting, I would greatly appreciate it. Switching back over to the rooster tail. See if that produces anything as compared to the maybe, or it could have just been getting drug along the bottom with something. Except that this one doesn't get all twangled up. It'd be great to catch. Like, I know there's bass in here too. Even some small bass would be fun to catch. It's crazy to me that I'm over here near this water where it's pouring into this thing and there's no fish hanging around it. Or there are, they just don't like what I'm offering. They don't want to eat my delicious Bobby Garland black and silver. I don't understand why. I could always try to change it out real quick, but if I have 10 minutes left, I don't really see a purpose in it. I wonder if there's a different way I should be rigging it to make it look a little bit more natural than just on bottom. Maybe kind of like a drop shot sort of rig. You have the weight at the bottom and then the bait being suspended in the water instead of just swimming it. Again, let me know. The other thing is, I'm not sure to how would you really, if it's the same with these little jigs as a regular one. If I should be bopping it, letting it sink, steady retrieve, I don't know. It confuses me. I would like to learn more though, because I think it's fun to catch any type of fish. And to be able to use different equipment and catch other types of fish the right way would be fun. Oh well, that was the last cast. So I will see you folks at the next stop. About to pull up on our first location, right here. Literally right off of the road. Nice little pondity. Now here, this is where I'll be messing with the ultralight for like a minute, but I'm mainly here to try to catch some bass out of here. We'll break everything out here one at a time. See if there's a decent spot I can get to from here. Water comes all the way up, but the problem is, if I do get something, how am I going to get it over this grass? Good times. We shall see. Are you kidding me? Got caught right there. Get this untangled first. Might be a little bit better for bass than going after the small stuff, but I figured why not while I'm here. Let me give it a shot with this small stuff as well. If I don't get anything within the next cast or two, I'll probably just break out the big rods. I've been catching a lot of bass lately, more on a worm than anything. There's definitely stuff moving out there. I see it. Something jumped out of the water. May end up actually grabbing my gear, locking the Jeep, and walking around the other side to where that little culvert thing looking pipe is. End up taking the ultralight and my Baitcaster with me. Just for S's and G's, so to speak. I think this thing can get hit. Just a matter of knowing how to fish. And apparently I don't. All right, I'll tell you what. Let's wrap this one up. I'm gonna grab my bait caster. I brought two. I brought a bait caster and a spinning reel combo with me, but I think I'm just gonna take the bait caster and this here ultralight. We're gonna take a walk around the other side of this pond, see what we can get into. But I've only brought the ultralight you saw me just using just now, and I brought my one bait caster, my Abu Garcia with the that's on the M1 handing rod. I actually love this combo. I've actually been using it a lot lately, more than anything else that I have. No particular reason, but I think I've gotten super used to the comfort of it and everything. So I'm actually enjoying using it a lot. But I did get this the rod, at least I ended up getting on Amazon of all places. So in the video link description, there'll be an affiliate link to this rod, and they have other ones. This happens to be the 7 foot medium heavy fast action, but I don't know. I love this thing. It's been performing really great for me. I got it paired up with the Black Max, not a super expensive combo. So if you're looking for something that's definitely reliable, I would definitely suggest this one because, like I said, I'm enjoying it. But anywho, let me see what we can get into with this worm. I got a June bug red on here. I know I said I'm gonna make my way to the other side, and I am, but I also saw a slight little opening over here. I figured I would throw a few casts in here just to see if anything wanted to take a little nibble at my worm. I see there's movement right out there. I can't really. I don't have. It's not weighted, so I can't really get out there. Pretty hot out. Fish might not even be hungry, but it'd be great if they were. Figured this was one of my better options to try was this weedless, weightless worm because of the fact that there is all these weeds, but also I don't want to try to pitch a spinner or anything else, honestly, that's not weedless over top of all this stuff and try to reel it in. Only things I brought, the two rods and the baits that were already tied up on them, which again is the curly tail 7-inch worm that I'm using and a June bug red, like greenish weird flake. And then also, like I said, you saw my ultralight that I was using a minute ago. See if I can get a different angle on this little cove over here. I can see swirls. What looks to be like a little bit of action over here. I definitely see movement, that's for sure. It'd be fun to catch something out of the roadside ponds, the retention ponds. Like I said, I can tell there's something here. I can see a lot of movement. There's some activity on the top of the water here and there. You can see the little fish currents, I'll call them, as they're swimming around. I know it's not ideal, but I wonder. I see some. Oh, what is going on? I gotta look into all my lines and all my reels because they're just acting wonky lately. You gotta throw out a perfect cast, and then all of a sudden it catches on something. Look, there it did it again for no apparent reason whatsoever. It's literally going, 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 and then all of a sudden it catches on something. It's actually getting really frustrating. There we go. That's what I meant. Well, here's the view from this side of the pond, and still no catches. It's got to be the water. There's no fish in here because Lord knows I'm the best fisherman alive. So it can't be because of me. It's got to be that there's nothing in here. Don't mind that wake you may have just saw over there. That was bugs. That's all that was. That was bugs on the surface. That's what I'm claiming. It's almost time for me to move on to another retention pond. I've been using the worm on the baitcaster combo And I've even thrown the ultralight a little bit. Neither nor is getting anything. So far in this video, I've caught one tiny little blue. Well, it wasn't tiny. It was actually a decent sized bluegill, but still, that's beside the point. Let me try one more cast over this way because I did see some movement from those bugs. The bugs get it. There's no fish in here. You know what I'm saying. All right. Now, I have not tried in this spot the ultralight, so I'm going to go ahead and flip-flop and swip-swap because I need to at least get a fish out of this thing, man. Come on. Come on, man. Can't show me up this badly. Please. If ever there's time to pray about fishing this right now, please, Lord, let me catch a fish. Thank you. My viewers would really appreciate it. And so would I, honestly. It'd be fantastic. Ooh, please, it's hot out here. I'm going to give this like maybe 2 or 3 more casts in this area. What was that? Nothing. We hit. Ooh, yeah, Mr. Waspy. You kidding me? Hopefully that camera caught that. I was literally right in front of me, and a little bass had it in its mouth. Dag nabbit. Told you there was fish in here. I wouldn't lie. I didn't realize he was a fish. I thought I was getting snagged on some garbage or something in here. No. This little guy wanted to take. There's a whole bunch of little bait fish right in here. See if I can nab him again. Doubt it. He didn't really have the hook in his face, but probably close enough where he's like, no thanks. I good. You almost got me, but you didn't. Ha ha ha. There's a whole bunch of little bait fish right in front of me. Here's a decent little bass. For this rod, I was looking forward to it. Like maybe a little 6-incher, 7-incher maybe. Could have been fun. It was so close to me, I couldn't really set the hook. I was afraid of setting the hook and snapping myself in the face with it. That's how close it was. Hope my camera wasn't angled up too high and you were able to actually see it though. But hey, I told you, I knew there was fish in here. You can't doubt me. Ooh, hot. Anybody cares? I am sweating. I feel like it's 1,000 degrees. I got sweat rolling down every inch of my body. I might call this video earlier than later. Because when it gets this hot down here in Florida, this just is not fun. If I was catching a bunch of fish left and right, oh, I just had fun. If I was catching a bunch of stuff left and right, it'd be a different story. Thought I had them. When you're smacking them and it makes sense to stay, then yeah, you stay. But when you ain't catching them, whether it's on ultralight or regular rod, and you're not catching nothing but sweat and sunburn, it is definitely not fun. Let's do one more cast. We're gonna make this the last cast from this pond completely. Get something great. If not, we're moving on to the next one and then see what happens there. If I get nothing relatively quickly, we're gonna call it. All right, guys. I think I am going to call it right there. My plan was to continue down the road, hitting a couple more retention ponds, but it's already 10:18 and it is stifling hot out here. I'm dripping sweat. I'm very uncomfortable. Little things are agitating me, and it makes it no fun. I don't want to have no fun when I'm fishing because myself, I equate fishing to fun. And when I'm not having fun, I'm over it. And right now, I'm over it. So, with that being said, I got to go down and get turned around to go home. I may hit another pond, and if anything happens, I'll maybe record it for you. But other than that, this is definitely the outro. I appreciate any of you guys that are tuning in, watching me.
If you are not subscribed, please do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up. Leave any comments down below. I know I'd asked you earlier if any of you guys have some better insights and tips on what I can do better for ultralight fishing. I would really like to know, because besides using live bait, of course, I think that's a way where almost anybody can catch fish. But I want to use artificial and get way better, and I just need to know techniques. So, like I said, if you have any ideas, put it down below in the comments, please. I would appreciate it. And then until next time, stay safe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.